Before that we find the entity was in that experience when the Master walked in the earth and was among those who were drawn to the Master. Not only through the teachings, but through the necessities from the material persecutions during those days, when there were the interpretations of the material laws, as controlled by the proletariat and the Roman and the Jewish and the Parthenian and the Scythian. The entity then was among the disciples that walked with him, and yet not of the chosen 12. But among those that labored with Peter, Andrew, John and James. For the entity then was the Father, Zebedee, that made for the encouragements to the young and gave of self, gave of those activities, yet keeping self partially aloof. Yet when there came the periods that there was the dispersing of the disciples, the 12, the 70, to this entity many came oft for counsel and to reason with, and to talk with as concerning manners and means and ways, and as to whether this indeed be the true prophet, the true teacher. For Zebedee first was a follower of John, then of those that had separated themselves from the Jewish Sanhedrin, the Jewish law, and of the head of the Essenes in those studies, to which both John the Baptist and the Master came first as teachers and as instructors. The entity gained through the experience, yet reserving the body, reserving the self oft, when there might have been the greater understanding. Yet there arises now, within, the abilities to which the entity may attain in the present, of becoming a channel to all those that seek the counsel of him who became the Son of Man, yea, the Son of Mary, becoming the Son of God. In these manners, then, may the entity in the present become of the greater service, the greater master of self first, then, as thou hast received, give unto thy fellow man. Remember ever the admonition that the Master gave, feed my sheep, feed my lambs. Thus there may come not only to self the joy and happiness, the peace and understanding, but ye may indeed know whereunto thou hast been called. How? Ye ask. May the preparation be in the present? Study to show thyself approved unto that ideal, rightly divining the words of truth. For remember he is the Word, he is that which may not be divided, but divined in each word that makes for the correlating, the coordinating, the understanding of those motivative forces of thy activities in the earth. Meditate, oft. Separate thyself for a season from the cares of the world. Get close to nature and learn from the lowliest of that which manifests in nature, in the earth, in the birds, in the trees, in the grass, in the flowers, in the bees, that the life of each is a manifesting, is a song of glory to its maker. And do thou likewise. Make thy heart, thy mind, thy body, one with him. And ye may, by the laying on of hands, by the counseling with those that be weak in body, disturbed in the mind, be a channel through which the message of the Master may come.